Have you ever wondered if giants truly walked among us in the past? Imagine colossal beings towering over us, their existence etched in time. This fascinating topic has sparked curiosity and intrigue throughout the ages. Were these giants just figments of our ancestors' imaginations, or did they truly roam the earth, leaving behind traces of their monumental existence? The answer to this question is a journey that takes us back in time, to the earliest evidence of these behemoths. Let's delve into the earliest evidence we have of these colossal beings. Our journey begins in the realm of mythology, where giants are no strangers. These colossal beings have been etched into the narratives of various cultures, each rendering their unique interpretations and tales. In Greek mythology, giants were often depicted as formidable adversaries of the gods. Take the tale of the Gigantomachy, a fierce battle between the giants and the Olympian gods. Emerging from the earth itself, these giants were believed to be as tall as the sky, with their strength rivaling that of the gods. Meanwhile, in the frosty realms of Norse mythology, giants, or Jotnar as they were called, were not merely oversized beings, but elemental forces of nature. They represented chaos and destruction, often clashing with the gods, yet paradoxically they were also the progenitors of many gods and heroes. On the other side of the globe, Native American mythology tells of the Paiute tribe's encounters with the Sea-Taka, a tribe of red-haired giants. These tales speak of a time when giants roamed the earth, living alongside humans, not in some celestial realm or mythical past. What's interesting is that despite the cultural differences, these myths share some common threads. Giants are often linked to the earth or nature, embodying its raw, untamed power. They are seen as beings of chaos and destruction, yet they also play crucial roles in creation myths and heroic tales. They are both feared and revered, a paradox that mirrors the duality of nature itself. These stories, while varied, all underscore one thing: the presence of giants in our collective consciousness. They may take different forms, bear different names, but their essence remains the same. They are the embodiment of power, of nature, of the colossal and the awe-inspiring. While mythology paints a fascinating picture, it's time we move from stories to tangible evidence. Giants may dwell in the realm of myths and legends, but who's to say they haven't left their footprints in the sands of time? From the pages of myth to the layers of the earth, our search for giants takes us to the field of archaeology. This is where tangible evidence can be found, where we can hold history in our hands, and where we can start to piece together the puzzle of the past. In the 19th century, reports began to circulate of giant skeletal remains unearthed across the globe. From the rolling hills of Ireland to the flat plains of the American Midwest, these massive bones whispered of a time when giants may have roamed the earth. Some of these skeletal remains were reported to be up to 15 feet tall, dwarfing the average human height of today. Then there's the intriguing case of the giant of Castelnau, discovered in the late 19th century in the south of France. 3 bone fragments, a humerus, a tibia, and a femoral midshaft, suggested a human-like figure of astonishing proportions. If the rest of this individual matched these pieces, they would have stood at an estimated 11 feet 6 inches tall. This discovery, while fascinating, is not without its skeptics, but it does make us question what we think we know about our past. In the sandy soils of Saudi Arabia, archaeologists discovered a massive human-like thumb bone. If the owner of this thumb were proportionate, they could have stood over 12 feet tall. Again, these findings are debated, but they do hint at the possibility of extraordinary human or human-like beings in our history. These archaeological findings certainly add a layer of intrigue to our giant quest, but what does science have to say? As we continue to dig into the past, we should remember that evidence can be interpreted in many ways. And while it's easy to get swept up in the romance of a world once populated by giants, we must strive to separate fact from fiction, myth from reality. But who knows what secrets still lie buried, waiting to be discovered? Only time and the relentless pursuit of knowledge will tell. Science, often our beacon of truth, weighs in on the existence of giants. Before we dive in, let's take a moment to marvel at the scope and depth of scientific exploration. A realm continually stretching the bounds of our understanding, ceaselessly querying, ceaselessly adventuring. When it comes to the question of giants, science does not hold back. Despite offering potential explanations, there are still some puzzle pieces about the existence of giants that remain hidden. The allure of science lies in its unwavering pursuit for truth, perpetually pushing, perpetually probing. And as we continue to peer through the scientific lens, we may yet uncover more pieces to this captivating puzzle. As we journey from the past to the present, contemporary interpretations and theories about giants continue to pique interest. The shadowy realms of cryptozoology and theories have become a playground for modern musings about these colossal beings. Let's delve into the sphere of cryptozoology first. This branch of study focuses on creatures whose existence is yet to be recognized by the scientific community. Here, giants are often portrayed as elusive beings, existing in remote corners of the world, hidden away from prying eyes. Tales of encounters with these behemoths often hinge on anecdotal evidence, blurry photos, and footprints of curious size. Yet the absence of hard scientific evidence leaves these accounts open to skepticism. Now let's pivot to theories. Some theorists suggest that the existence of giants has been deliberately hidden by various powers that be. They propose a grand cover-up, where evidence of giants is systematically suppressed or discredited. These theories often cite out-of-place artifacts or unusually large humanoid skeletons as proof. However, these claims too struggle under the weight of scientific scrutiny. While these theories are intriguing, they are predominantly met with skepticism in the scientific community. The lack of verifiable evidence is a significant stumbling block. The giants of these modern theories, much like their mythological counterparts, remain elusive and enigmatic. Yet, it's important to remember that skepticism is a crucial component of scientific inquiry. It encourages us to question, to probe, and to seek out the truth. It's the driving force that propels our understanding forward. So while these theories may be met with raised eyebrows, they also stimulate conversation and curiosity. They push us to ask bigger questions about our world and our history. Existence of giants, whether fact or fiction, continues to captivate us. Our journey through time, myth, and science brings us back to our initial question: did giants really exist? We've journeyed through the corridors of history, where tales of colossal beings are etched in the lore of cultures worldwide. From the towering titans of Greek mythology to the formidable giants of the Norse sagas, these larger-than-life figures have left an indelible imprint on our collective consciousness. We've dug into the earth, unearthing bones and artifacts that hint at the possibility of a race of beings who towered over us. Yet, science has often been quick to offer alternative explanations, attributing these findings to natural phenomena, or the remnants of prehistoric animals mistaken for human giants. We've explored modern interpretations and theories, from extraterrestrial visitors to ancient superhumans, and even the idea of an alternate dimension where the laws of physics allow for such enormous beings. Yet despite all our probing and pondering, the existence of giants remains an enigma. The debate continues, with each new discovery adding another piece to the puzzle, but never quite completing the picture. Is it possible we're looking for physical evidence of a metaphysical reality? Could these giants be symbols of our own potential for greatness, physical manifestations of our collective hopes, fears, and aspirations? While the question remains open, the fascination with giants, those magnificent beings of myth and mystery, remains undiminished, and perhaps that's where their true power lies.